Hey guys, what's going on? I am here doing a job over again that I shouldn't have to do. Despite what people told me online, I figured I would try these Autolite Iridium XPs on my 3.5 liter Honda here. And so about 9 months ago, I bought these. It was a great deal. It was $20 for a box of four. I thought that was a great deal for some Iridium plugs, high ignitability Iridium plugs from Autolite. I like Autolite. I've used their plugs in all the Fords that I've had in the past, and so I thought, couldn't go wrong, right? I mean, Autolite makes good stuff. Couldn't go wrong, except for some reason they just don't work in Honda. So I've had them in the vehicle for 9 months now, and the reason I'm replacing them is because it's getting increasingly more and more difficult to start the vehicle. So it'll start. So initially when I first put the plugs in, everything was fine. And then I'd say it was probably about 3 months after I first put them in. Every once in a while there'd be a hesitation with starting. So it would take the starter a few more rotations to get the vehicle started. Now it's to the point where it's taking a little while, and sometimes you got to stop and try again to start the vehicle. It runs pretty good after you start it, but something's going on with the starting of the vehicle, and it only started when I swapped the plugs out. And fuel mileage has not been great, especially on the highway. With the old plugs that were in here, the old factory plugs, we were getting like 27 miles per gallon on the highway. Now we're getting 25 miles per gallon on the highway. So it hasn't worked out too well. So here I am taking these guys out. It's kind of hard to see there. Focus. See if I can get no, I'm not going to be able to. Maybe if I try putting it here. So here you can see a little bit closer. Let me zoom in. Yeah, so that's what the Autolite looks like. I thought they looked good when I first bought them. And then I'm going with the NGK Iridium IX plugs. And so, interestingly, some of these NGK plugs that I bought 6, obviously for this Honda 3.5 liter. I bought 6 of them, and 5 of them are manufactured here in the United States. I don't know which one this is. This is, let's see, I'll put it down here. This one says, yeah, assembled in the USA. So this one's assembled in the USA. I have to say, it just from appearances is a much higher quality plug than the Autolite one. It also has a really fine tip there. It just looks better than the Autolite. The Autolite plugs, by the way, are made in Mexico. I haven't had great luck with automotive parts made in Mexico. So, like I was saying, for the NGK plugs, 5 of them say assembled in the USA, and then I've got this one just random one here, and it's the same part number for all of them. I've got this one random one that says made in Japan. So I hope that's not a bad omen. I typically like to see NGK or Denso spark plugs that are made in Japan. Sorry, it's kind of rough, kind of tough doing this with one hand. Yeah, so here's the other one. And see if I can get it here for you to see. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see there. This one's made in Japan. So, interesting. I don't know what just happened there. I'll have one plug that was made in Japan and the other ones that were made in the US. I think NGK has really, really good quality control, so I'm not worried. I think this is going to get this vehicle back running the way it's supposed to. And here's your warning. don't use the Autolites. If you're interested, I'll put a link down below to the NGKs. They're the Iridium IXs. It's kind of the lower end Iridiums. They're not like the OE plugs, which are super expensive. I think the OE plugs are like $14 a piece. I'm not spending that much money. I got these for I don't remember what it was, $6, $7, or $8, something like that. But I'll put the link down below on Amazon where you can find them. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any comments. Let me know if you've used the Autolite plugs in your Honda 3.5 liter or your Acura 3.5 liter, and if you've had better luck than me. But it was 9 months of not great gas mileage and difficult starting, so I'm ditching them. If anybody wants them, I'll send them to you if you want the plugs. All right, guys, thanks. Bye.